Red Boots and Heels.
I'm Boots.
And I'm Heels. Wow, we got it once again. New York City grand jury getting back together in a little special meeting over a very
guys.
Really, I mean, we can't get enough of this stuff. Keep going. It just shows how ignorant this is. It's definitely crazy.
Years and years of doing nothing for the people, nothing but trying to fight Trump. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
And everybody knows it's politically motivated. They know it. And this is just a absolute grab again. I mean, who gives one rat's ass what happened before he was even president? I mean, who cares?
But here's the deal. It's all been debunked anyway.
I know, but it doesn't matter. They want to keep on.
The real problem is they have made serious crimes against children, sex crimes against women, just darn near violent crimes and stealing people's property, all that. Misdemeanors. Yeah. You get a ticket. Yeah. You can shoot up heroin on the streets and throw your needle on the ground in front of a policeman and they write you a ticket. Yeah. A ticket that you never go to court for, you never pay, you never anything because nothing's going to happen to you. They can steal your handbag, jerk you to the ground, steal your handbag.
They steal your entire luggage.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Steal your luggage. Wear your designer gowns you've made.
You can do all that stuff.
Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. But yet, some prostitute comes up and says, oh, by the way, this and this and this happened years ago, blah, blah. And they're going to chase that down. They're going to hound it and hound it. Hunter Biden can have smoking crack on his laptop. Yeah. All kinds of sexual activity and
direct ties to China, and it doesn't matter.
Ties to China with the big guy, the big guy cutting deals,
and that doesn't matter.
Nothing matters. But yet you're going to hear about, like, I don't know, if President Trump had a stain in his underwear, you're going to hear about it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's crazy. Literally, I am so sick and tired of this social media. I mean, it's blown up everywhere. Everybody's been talking about, oh, just wait till Tuesday. Just wait till Thursday. It's going to be arrested. You know, it's the big look away. Hey, look over there. That's what's going on, so that you don't look at everything else.
Let's don't look at the corruption that's going on all over the place, but especially in the White House. The most corrupt administration we have seen. Warmongering, funneling your money, stealing your hard-earned wages, mismanaging the funds, selling your children into tax slavery. Absolutely. Have you looked at the debt, and have you looked at who owns our debt?
Exactly.
We have debt all over this world that we owe countries, and it's unbelievable. We'll never get it paid off. Your children, your grandchildren will never get the debt paid off, but keep digging the hole deeper. Yeah. Keep digging.
Just keep on digging.
Keep digging.
It's crazy. You know what? I could sit here all day and we could talk about that, and because we know even when this does blow over, and it's going to, they're going to come up with something else. Right. I think they're infected with Trump
derangement
syndrome. There's no other explanation for this, so it's not going to stop here. It's going to keep going on. He is in the presidential race. Get the hell over it. He's going to run, like it or not. And, you know, they're going to keep on pounding him. I don't know why he would even do this at this point. I know. His love for America. His love for America.
I said that too. I'm like, why would he even do this? I mean, he's lost millions and millions. Yeah. He has had his life threatened, his children. They've even gone after his children.
His entire family.
Why would you take this on at some point? And you know, the establishment hates him. The establishment Republicans hate him. They're as bad as the Democrats. Yeah. Don't fool yourself. Yeah. There are Republicans out there that work hand in hand. We have them here in Arkansas. Yep. Bozeman.
Yes,
one of
absolutely.
People such as French Hill. And even Tom Cotton at sometimes sticks his little foot in his big mouth.
Yeah, absolutely. So, true. Just because they have a great big red R in front of their name does not mean they're really the good guys. I mean, so we have to really watch that politically. We talk about it all the time.
Your candidates.
You've got to know your candidates.
Office.
Get out there, do the homework. Find out who the heck you're voting for, because obviously the end result is this freaking mess that we're in right now. And now you look at it, you look at Michael McCall. I mean, let's talk about a little bit about this situation and what he's saying right now. Do you know, America out there, that he has a subpoena in his hand Okay. He has a subpoena in his hand, ready to deliver it if Blaketon does not deliver the documents in that freaking Afghanistan debacle pullout that we know has been, an absolute disaster since day one. It's a bigger disaster today because you have the terrorists running around running that now and literally assaulting women, killing people, doing all the terrible things that they were doing before. And whose fault is that?
Biden.
I mean, well, it goes all the way back to Obama when he released the terrorists from Gitmo. I mean, this chain goes all the way up the ladder. And it continues backwards, really. It really, really does.
How can you make money off war if you've got terrorists locked up? Let's let them all go. Let's let them go back to terrorized parts of the world again and murder women, murder children, do all these things. Then let's weaponize them. Oh, and guess what? Then those terrorists sell the arms that we left them to China.
Absolutely.
And to Russia. So...
answer that question. We would really like to know. You got the House Foreign Affairs, basically people demanding, and listen,
they won't turn
they're not going to turn it over. So you got a subpoena in the hand right now. I mean, I think they're trying to give them the chance to do the right thing. The American people deserve the right thing. They're just going to do the right thing. They just serve them and get it over with because it's kind of like, let's get this divorce over.
You know what? Long story short, Republicans, grow some balls. Grow a set, would you please? Yeah. Grow a set. These maniacs do not care what you think. They don't care what you think. Make them do the right thing. Yeah. Don't ask them. Don't plead with them. Don't pat them on the back and say, well, would you mind? Because they're not going to do it. Just get in there and get the job done. We are tired of pussyfooting around. Stand on the side of good and do what's right. Be on the correct side of history. How about that?
Yeah, how about that? And speaking of that, looking at the border situation, you got the former president of Mexico that was on the news this morning actually talking a lot about that. I mean, so here you have a former president that's calling for, help to try to get this thing resolved. Absolutely saying there is a border crisis. Absolutely not denying that the deaths of migrants have gone up. That's in custody, by the way, of 23%. And yet we have Americans still denying that there's any kind of problem on our border. Right to Kamala and also Biden. They don't think that there's a problem.
Right. Kamala the clown, because all I see her do is laughing like a hyena.
That's exactly right.
Is this woman high? Is she drunk? Is she high? What is she? Because if she comes out from under her rock, she walks on stage and she laughs
at everything.
At everything. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, it's like, how people shoot those videos of drug addicts out in the street that are
bending over backwards. Yes.
That's what I see when I see her on stage, is just a maniac.
Do you people see anything that's funny about this out there? Because I don't. And I don't see how our vice president, if you want to call her that, can sit there and laugh at everything.
She's an embarrassment. She's a travesty to females. Yeah. And I am disgusted at the fact that the first vice president of the first female vice president of this United States is something like that. Yeah. It's an embarrassment. It's shameful. And,
it needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, it needs to be dealt with.
Basically, and maybe that is why she's not on camera hardly. I mean, in comparison, is because even her own administration around the Biden administration is saying, oh my God, let's don't put her on camera.
We can't because camera. Yeah. I mean, we can handle her, but my God, don't put her on camera.
Well, she's not doing any work anyway. No. So she's absolutely done nothing for American people. I'm sorry.
Like when she was in the DA's office under...
Yeah.
And Sweet Willie's, the work that she did was being Sweet Willie's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Never mind that.
Yeah, never mind that. Did we say that out loud?
I think so.
Okay.
Just say it.
Ocasio-Cortez. I mean, we want to talk about Kamala, and her laughing hyena, but what about her?
It's kind of taking some of the heat off of her, off of AOC and the squad.
I think you're right. I think that they kind of work with each other to kind of take the heat off of each other because they're both the laughing stock. And I mean, the last argument, listen, does anybody out there in this entire country not understand that China has access to all of the people's user information, direct user information for every single person that's on TikTok? Yeah, I know it's fun. Yes, I know it's entertainment.
I don't even have TikTok.
I know, but a lot of people do.
It's idiotic as hell. And when did adults, grown adult people spend their time like making dancing videos. I mean, I understand having a little fun here and there and being goofy or whatever, but there are people that like, I don't think have jobs. They don't have jobs.
Either. Well, that is their job. That becomes a job. They become influencers and boom, boom, boom.
Influencers of what?
I don't know. Of other stupid people.
Right. I mean, what? You want to belong to the club of idiots? So you're going to go.
I mean, we should have. Well, why didn't we do that instead of this? Because guess what?
Well, because I'm not interested in making a video of farting and putting it on social media. What in the world? What has become of us?
Even so, when you do that, you know, they have access to your direct information. Imagine that. All the millions of people that's on TikTok, and China has total access to it. It's right there in their disclosures. It really, truly is. I mean, and so, okay, so people are looking at possibly trying to get that banned and get that gone, because normally we shouldn't be for China to have access to all of that stuff. I mean, why is it social media makes that okay? So you have Cortez out there that is now complaining that there might be a ban on it. Well, why? Because this entire administration, including her, protects the whole China connection, the whole China thing. Which, I mean, all connected here, folks.
I get it, because I'm one of those that does not believe in making a lot of things illegal and banning things and things like that, because I kind of had this idea that Americans were smarter than that. But my gosh.
Well, but you know, if somebody's farting into a camera and it's going to give intel to the Chinese, it might be a good idea to actually get rid of it.
At this rate, we have become so diseased, you know, that I'm speechless. I'm speechless. My mother's probably rolling over in her grave.
I guarantee you my grandmother and my grandfather are, including my mother. So this is just insanity. Okay, when people are actually saying, I'm glad they aren't around for this. You know how many times I have heard people say from their beloved loved ones that have passed on from this earth, said, I'm actually glad my parents and my grandparents are not around to see this.
Because it would probably kill my mother all over again.
It probably would, but oh my gosh. You know, so anyway, for all you viewers out there, you know, that keep saying Thursday, Tuesday and everything for Trump. Okay, we'll see what happens. But, literally, I am so sick of you chasing these, Trump derangement syndrome dreams at night. Take him off your ceiling. Please wake up to just a regular day and not think of how I can try to go after Trump today. That would be a good start for you.
If these morons in DC did not have the support of someone in the public.
Yeah.
You know, and one of my favorite comedians used to talk about the public. Then this couldn't be happening. I mean, but apparently there's some sort of support from the idiots that fart in the cameras. So, I mean, what's next?
Oh my gosh. We're really in a mood today, Boots, aren't we? Oh my gosh. You know what? We have this adorable. Okay, so we're just going to show you this most adorable. This was Boots' latest rescue that she has decided to become another foster fail. Well, let's get him up here before we close. Come here, Tito.
I get it.
There we go. There we go.
You're sweet,
Is he not the most lovely thing in the world? So Mrs. Fosterfell over here has decided to adopt this one into her own brood at home. And we're just going to say on a final note before we close, we hope you do the same for these lovely animals out here. Most of the time they save you. You don't save them. I mean, it's amazing the relationship that you can have with these animals. But anyway, lovely dog. I'm glad he has found you, because he just hit the major jackpot with going to her home. Okay, so, but anyway.
He was dumped in the right spot.
Yeah. So we want to just tell you that, you know, it's these things right here that keep us motivated and going and gives us some of the peace that we crave after dealing with, you know, our own social media platform, you know, and all the haters out there, but we love the ones that love us, and we love the haters too, because they're people. No, we don't. We don't like you at all.
Tolerate me.
We tolerate you.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So thank you for communicating with us. Please subscribe and check out our website when you get a chance to, and all of our lovely little animal stuff on Pets No Politics.
And please donate to all your local shelters.
Absolutely.
They're really, really hurting.
Yeah.
And please, my goodness, spay and neuter. And if you know someone who has a pet that's in need of spay and neuter,
help out. Help out.
Pay for it. I mean, we do it constantly for people. Yep. And even as broke as I am with medical bills, if somebody needs their pet spayed or neutered, I try to help with that. So, I mean, don't leave everything up to an organization.
Yeah.
Because these days, the organizations are overrun.
They are.
Shelters are overrun. They don't have enough funds to operate on. So please do your part. And I mean, it's really a God's work. I say this all the time.
Yeah.
Because we're supposed to be good to the animals too. So, love each other and love the animals too.
And for now, we're just going to say God bless you and God bless America. So long for now. Bye-bye.